Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, September 14th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is wholeness is at the heart of my change. And today we are in our final Revolution Evolution day of Sun in Virgo. It will be a little bit later in the day, but Revolution Evolution days are days where we have Uranus energy presiding over. We have the Sun at 22 degrees, master level energy. So it's a level of mastery in our personal liberation, our personal shift when it comes to our wholeness, as we are focused on with Sun and Virgo, our wholeness and our holiness. And alongside of this, we have the Moon in Cancer. So between the Moon in Cancer and Sun in Virgo, this is a great time to get grounded, get connected to our body. Moon in Cancer always can heighten emotions. We are growing into new moon energy, which means we're headed into the dark of the moon. So as the dark of the moon comes forward, emotions rise to the surface to be processed and released. And that's what I'm really feeling between this Revolution Evolution Day energy, the Moon in Cancer and Sun in Virgo, and between the moon actually connecting to Pluto today, opposing Pluto. This may be really beautiful energy for purging, releasing, whether it is physical items in your house, whether it is releasing habits, purging contracts, connections to people that no longer serve, or even just feelings, emotions, or mental gibberish, mental constructs that are like at this time. This is a positive, powerful day for releasing the energy. Now, I love the energy mantra because I was sitting here, I was like, I just feel like there's a thing that connects all of this. And I was like, oh yeah, wholeness is at the heart of my change. This is what connects the day. We have Venus conjunct the North Node in Leo right now. So as we go through connecting to these things that we need to release, it's an ancient technique. It might be aligned with feng shui. I don't know. I don't know where the technique's from. I just know the technique. It's taking something. So these are my Shiva lingams. So taking something and putting it up to your heart and being like, is this something that I want in my space? And then if not, releasing it, or yes, this feels good, this feels right to me, keeping it. And you can do that with anything, whether it is feels about something. How is this feeling in my heart? How is this connecting in my heart? Whether it is thoughts about something, okay, how are these thoughts connecting to my heart? Are these heart supported? People in our lives, things in our lives, whatever, but connect and bring all of these energies through the heart. Anytime anything connects with the North Node, there is an aspect of destiny with it. And I think there is no coincidence. I see how the astrological dance works. There is no coincidence that as we have this purge energy between Revolution, Evolution, and this Sun, Virgo, Moon, Cancer energy combining, that we have this North Node destiny energy. And it's like, yes, tune into this to help guide you through any of these releases, these purges that you need to move through at this time. And I also like to mention, a lot of times we can be afraid of letting go of things, releasing. Spirit's got our back. You don't have to be afraid of releasing, because Spirit's like, I know the things in your heart. I know what it is you want. And Spirit's always willing to bring these things in. The point of purging is to create room, create space to bring in some of these energies. So let's go into some of the other energies that are going on right now. So Moon in Cancer, connecting to Mars in Virgo. This is at 5 degrees, so this may be some of that mental energy. What you may want to look at with this is where it is you are wanting to go, how you are wanting to move into this space of wholeness. What are you wanting to bring into your personal experience of wholeness, your personal experience of of being you, your personal reality, and just notice if there are any mental constructs or even feeling constructs that are in the way at this time for what you're wanting to bring in. I emphasize the mental because this is happening at 5 degrees, which is that mental degree, but there may be some emotional constructs that need at this time to be processed, released. Supporting this, we have the moon in Virgo, then trine Neptune. Trine is a beautiful, good, supportive connection. Did I say moon in Virgo? I knew I was going to do that. Moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer, trine Neptune in Pisces. Sorry. I'm still working with these shadow effects of Mercury retrograde. So, moon in Cancer, trine Neptune. This is a beautiful, very intuitive connection that can support you in releasing this. It may even support you in bringing forth ways that you can release these energies. If you are struggling with something, especially if it's like a contract you have with somebody or some kind of soul connection, tune in. What does Spirit want to do with this for you? Tune in. Ask and be very in tune with your physical body and the feelings that come through in and through this connection, because that is there to support you. Then the final connection of the day, which I do feel like is the one that's really going to support this release, is the moon in Cancer opposite Pluto. Pluto is like rebirth. Let's let go of these things. Let's release these things that no longer serve. So I think that's a really beautiful connection. And I love, there's a Tosha Silver quote, I let what needs to go, go, and I let what needs to come, come. And that's like kind of the end. Everything's always in some kind of motion. So it's just about you getting in your personal alignment, your personal wholeness that is at the heart of any shift that you are making at this time. Now, like I said, it comes back to the heart because to me, the most significant thing is this Venus North Node energy and connecting to the energy, the love within your heart, and letting that help guide you. Now, I do want to show you, I have, from the Earth Magic cards, I have the Fog card, the Veiled card. And so I wrote, if things are veiled or unclear, ask what you can clear at this time to make this energy clear. Because it may be that you pick up your Shiva lingams, and you're like, I'm not really sure. I can't really feel. Okay, so there may be a little veil and fog. Sometimes when we're not really sure, that is a way of saying this isn't for you at times. But sometimes there are veils, there are levels, there are things that need to be cleared. So you may have to ask if the lingams are not clear for you, like, yes, this is something I want, or no, it's not something I don't want this anymore. Okay, what needs to be cleared between this so I can feel what this energy is? So pay attention to those things that feel unclear. And I really do like what it says in here. There may be some confusion and uncertainty, and you're unsure if it will clear up. Know that this foggy veil will dissolve. There may be ways you are unconsciously contributing to the state, but the greater truth is this is simply a cycle that you're moving through, and like all things, this too shall pass. Allow yourself to feel confused, or decide even to be confused. Sometimes it's okay to be confused and set things aside for later. No matter what attempts you make right now to make things happen, out of impatience or frustration, you'll risk creating more confusion and uncertainty. So be still and be patient and wait for the glimmer of awareness to lift the veil so that you can see the choices before you move clearly, or before you more clearly, and then can choose to align yourself with the will of Spirit. And I really like that. Again, if you are confused about something, yes, you might need to be confused. You can always ask, how can I clear this? How can I clear this confusion? But maybe it's just a state like, okay, this is meant to, hold on, move on to this next thing. But I do feel that this is, it feels very potent to me in aligning with your wholeness and releasing that which does not connect. And I love this. Aligning with your wholeness. Here we have the child in the adventure card. Aligning with this friendliness energy, the wholeness. And this card definitely can be. It's like the combination of opposites. It's the combination of the yin and the yang energy. So we are coming into wholeness, but we still have some work to do. I have the transformation, the flowering, and again, the source card in reverse. So it's one of those things we tend to get impatient. We're like, well, can I just be there already? Don't push this. Don't rush this. Don't rush your purge. show up for the things that are showing up for you right now. The lesson of Virgo, really listen into your body. The lesson of Moon in Cancer, really listen into your feelings to let these things help guide you through any of this shift and any of this change that is coming up to be made at this time. So, and remember, the heart, wholeness is at the heart of your change. So, that is it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.